What's happening, film friends? David the Film Junkie here. It's just, man, it just doesn't want to stop, guys. It really doesn't want to stop. I'm getting tired of this. Getting tired of it. I mean, as much as I love, like, yelling into a microphone about how I hate everything and everyone, I'm just tired of. I just want my awesome superhero movies to come out. Nothing, and that's it, and I want certain people to do them. But according to a new report by Mashable, well, they have learned. This is like the new thing now, because Screen Rant did the same thing. Oh, we've learned. Would you take a fucking course? Somebody? I don't know. I don't get it, but they pretty much have learned that the Snyders, which is Zack Snyder and Deborah Snyder, are going to be taking a step back. Not going to have the creative control as they once did, because obviously they were the pioneers of the DCEU. Yeah. That's what they're talking about right here. Even though Toby Emmerich of Warner Brothers, president, and chief content officer, he had this to say about the Snyders. The Snyders remain an important part of the Warner Brothers family and are actively involved in several upcoming DC pictures, including their continued creative input on Justice League. We are excited about our partnership and look forward to our continued collaboration. That's what he said. Of course, he could have easily changed his mind because of certain things going on, and they're bringing in Joss Whedon. This actually begs the question, will Zack Snyder direct the Justice League sequel? I don't know if he's going to. I honestly think they might give it to Joss Whedon. You never know. I mean, I don't want that. I'd rather have a Snyder. I still want Snyder in there. A lot of people want Snyder for Flashpoint, if they're actually, they're really going to do that. Which is also good, too. That'd be right up his alley. I mean, that would be a fantastic movie. And it just, who knows if this is all legit. And they're also saying that David Ayer is also going to be taking a step back, too. And Mr. Scoopy Pants did say that he wasn't going to be doing Gotham City Sirens, even though he commented about it. He said why he wanted to do it, gave his reasons why he wants to do it. And it sounds like that's still happening. But it wasn't in that little slate that they apparently showed, that little scissor reel of titles. It wasn't shown at Comic-Con. So who the fuck knows what's going on? It's all up in the air, man. It really is. Between the Ben Affleck stuff and the Snyder stuff, Ayer stuff, everything stuff. Everything's just so up in the air right now. And we don't know shit that's going on because all we have is anonymous sources. Well, and they're not even saying anonymous sources. They're just saying we learned. Now these sites are just saying we learned, Like Screen Rant, they learned that there's going to be a Joker versus Harley movie, but there hasn't been anything else talked about it. I'm almost thinking that Warner Brothers is just like paying people to go release information to all these, these websites. I almost think that that's happening. Would be actually really smart because it just throws people off the scent. Really does. I mean, honestly, it's just, if you think about it, who the fuck saw Batgirl coming from Joss Whedon? Why wasn't that fucking being talked about? Why wasn't there anything talked about Joss Whedon coming in? Obviously, he met with Warner Brothers like weeks before they announced, but nobody had this anonymous source that told him that? That's what I find strange. When it comes to like the big stuff, these guys aren't getting their anonymous sources. They're not getting their anonymous sources to tell them about the big stuff, about a Batgirl movie, about this, about that. Nobody really saw Gotham City Sirens coming too until David Ayer was like, hey, guess what I'm doing? So it's a little strange. That's where I find it weird. It just seems like everything that comes out of these these anonymous sources are negative shit about the DCEU. And then we got Ben Affleck shooting it down. We got dickheads that don't want to believe it. It's just a big clusterfuck of crazy. You almost want Jeff Johns to just be like, hey, listen, this is what's going on. And I wish he kind of would, but we'll see what happens, guys. If this whole thing about the Snyders taking a step back, if it has to do because of the family tragedy, then by all means, that's cool. That's fine. Do that. But I don't know. Who knows how legit it is? I don't know what's going on. Sorry. My TV just showed a big spider, and it kind of freaked me out. I just told everybody my arachnophobia. Oh, my God. They keep showing it. Anyways, guys, let me know your thoughts about it down below. What do you think about this? Do you think it's bullshit? Do you think it's what do you think? Like I said, it just seems like everything that's from an anonymous source is negative when it comes to the DCEU. They're making it sound like Justice League is like in big time trouble, the struggles, and it's just having production drama. I saw a headline for, but I'm like going, okay, but wait a minute. There's still, if there's so much crap that's going on behind the scenes, they're not going to be able to do it. Why has the release date not changed? That's what I'm waiting for. If the release date ends up changing, then I'll know that, yes, the shit is not going well behind the scenes. But if that release date continues to be on in November, then no, then it's all fucking bullshit. It's all bullshit. That's what I got to say about that. Let me know your thoughts about it down below. Hit that like, thumbs up button if you'd be so kind. Subscribe to this channel. Subscribe to the other channel too. Follow me on the social media stuff that is above my head. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later.